Hello, kids. Welcome back to Brain Bank. My name is Brian, and I will be your teacher today. Let's read a book together. What is the book about? Well, let's look at the picture. On the picture, or in the picture, we can see some animals, 동물, right? Here are 3 pigs. Pigs, 돼지, right? Not 돼지야, 돼지, okay? 돼지. And here is a bird, 새, right? These are animals. What do animals do? Well, animals can build things. So our title is Animal Builders, because different animals build different things. So animals, 만들 수 있어요? Can they build something? Sure. Let's read and find out more. Let's begin. Here we have the first picture. What can we see? We can see a house, and we can see a pig, and we see half, 반 돼지, right? Half a pig. Here we have the title, The 3 Little Pigs. The 3 Little Pigs. Do you know the story about the 3 little pigs? Each pig built a different house. The first pig, he built a house made of straw. Let's read together. Do you know the story of the 3 little pigs? Do you know the story? Of course. I'm sure you heard it before. The 3 little pigs, they made 3 little houses. Little. Can you say that? Little. Little houses. The first little pig made a house out of straw. Out of. What did he use, right? He used straw. This is straw here. And this is his house. This is a straw house. Straw. Think about straw. Is it strong? No. Straw is very weak. Straw is weak. Not strong. 강 아니요. It's weak. A straw house is very weak. We can push it very easily. Okay? Let's look at the second pig. Here is the second pig. Let's read. The second little pig made a house out of sticks. Sticks. So he used sticks to build his house. This is his house. Are sticks strong? If you take a stick, yeah, it's a little strong. If we're really strong, we can break it. But we have to use more power, right? We have to be strong. We have to have big muscles. So a stick house is stronger than a stick house is stronger than a straw house. That's the second little pig made a stick house. Okay? What about the third little pig. Here is the third pig. What did he do? The third little pig made a house out of mud bricks. Mud is dirty, right? Oh, 뜨겁다, right? It's dirty. Your mother says, don't play in the mud, right? You get dirty. But we can use mud to make strong bricks, right? We can use mud to make very strong bricks. This house is really, really strong. Can you push it? No, it's too strong. So this house is the strongest. Strongest. It's the strongest house. It's stronger than the stick house. It is the strongest. These animals made different houses out of different things. What about animals? Straw houses, okay? Let's take a look. The little pig says, I made my house out of straw. Other animals use straw too. So other animals, 단들아, 동물, right? Different animals use straw to make houses too. Can you think of an animal? What's this here? This is a squirrel. Squirrels use straw to make their houses. Squirrels build nests out of straw. Nests? What is a nest? A nest is like jeep, home. This is a nest. The squirrel's home. It's their jeep. That's where they go home, okay? The babies live in the nest for about 2 months. 두달, right? So the babies will grow up. They will grow up in the nest. What's it made out of? It's made out of straw. Okay? Let's look at a picture of a straw house. Is this a squirrel house? No. This is a human house. We are also animals, right? So some people make houses from straw, out of straw. Where? Well, in the islands, right? This is an island house in the island. Maybe if you go to the Philippines or Thailand, Taiguk, right? You can see on the beach, 바다에서, right? You can see a straw house. Sometimes they're very comfortable, right? Very nice. Okay, so this is a straw house. Okay, let's continue. We have weaver birds. Weaver bird, what does that mean? Bird, we know, 새, right? 새 is a bird. Here is a bird. But there are many kinds of birds. So many different types or kinds of birds. This is a weaver bird. What is a weaver? A weaver is also a person who makes things out of straw or thread, right? A person who makes baskets or some other thing with straw, they weave the straw together to make a house or a basket, something like that. So weaver birds use grass and straw to make their homes. Let's read together. Weaver birds build nests out of straw and grass. Here is grass. This is grass here. It's green. They build their nests near each other. Near, 같이, 옆에, right? Next to each other. Near each other. So the birds, 친구 좋아요, right? They like friends and they live together. 같이 살아요, right? They live together. Their homes, 집에 옆에 있어요, right? Their homes are next to each other or near each other. Let's take a look. Here is a weaver bird nest. A weaver bird nest. That's one. And look, 옆에, next or nearby is another nest. So this is like 옆집 사람, right? 옆집 사람, right? They are neighbors. Neighbors, they live next to each other. Neighbor. Neighbor is 옆집 사람, the person who lives next to you. 옆집 사람. Weaver birds like friends, right? 친구 좋아요. Okay. So, weaver birds build nests out of straw and grass. They build their nests near each other. So the weaver bird is one animal that builds their home. Okay? They use grass or straw. Very interesting, right? 너무 재밌어요, right? I hope so. That was part 1 of Animal Builders. We're going to finish now, take a break. Next time, we'll start part 2. I will see you then. Goodbye for now. Hello, kids, and welcome back. We're on part 2 of Animal Builders. Are you ready to get started? Remember, in part 1, we talked about the first little pig. He made his house out of straw. What about the second little pig? Here he is. This is pig, 돼지, number 2. Okay? What does he say? He says, I made my house out of sticks. What are sticks? This is a stick. This is a stick house. Do you remember? Sticks are stronger than straw. Okay? He says other animals, 또 동물, right? 단드라, other animals, use sticks too. 또, also. What other animals? Like an eagle. Eagle is 독수리, right? 독수리, a big bird. So eagles can use sticks because they're big, they're strong. Eagles build nests out of sticks. They build them, nests. They build them in high places. 높이, right? Very high places, high up in the trees, because it's safe up there, right? 저기에 안전 있어요. 안전, right? It's safe up there. So they build them nests in high places. And those are eagles. Here we can see a picture of an eagle nest. You can see, wow, very, very beautiful. Look at this eagle. Very powerful, very beautiful, right? Very impressive. Wow. And here is the eagle's partner, right? This is their nest. Wow, 큰 거, right? That's a big nest. In America and other countries, you can see in the trees. You can see the big nest in the trees of an eagle. It's, 이상해. 뭐예요? That is an eagle's nest. Okay? So if you see that, you know that's an eagle's nest. Wow, very, very impressive. And you are very lucky to see that. Let's continue. What do we see here? We see a lot of sticks, many sticks, in a lake. A lake. Right? 바다 아니요. 작은 lake. It's a lake. And this animal here is a beaver. A beaver. Okay? Let's read. Beavers live in rivers and lakes. They build homes out of sticks. The door is under the water. The door, 천문, right? Do you see the door? No. 어떻게? How do I get inside the house? 어떻게 할까요, right? You have to go under the water. So, right? You have to go under the water to get inside the house. Beavers, right? 좋은 수영해요, right? 잘 수영해요. They swim very well. So they swim under the water into their house because the door, 정문, is under the water. Okay? Okay. Do you remember the third little pig? Here he is. Remember his house? His house is here. What did he make his house out of? Let's read. I made my house out of mud bricks. Remember, mud brick. Oh, very, very strong. You can't push it, right? 너무 강요, right? Very strong house. Other animals use mud too. Other animals, different animals. What kind of animals? Like a fiddler crab. Fiddler crab. Fiddler crab. Well, we know crab. Crab 알아요. 게, right? 게. 게 맛있어요, right? 식당에 가요, right? You can eat 게. 게 식당, right? But this crab, fiddler crab, is too small. 작은. 너무 힘들어, right? You don't eat the fiddler crab. But what is fiddler? Fiddler, what is that? A fiddle is violin. Violin. A violin, do you play the violin? It's an instrument and you play it like this. That's a violin. Does the crab play fiddle and violin? Same, right? So does the crab play a violin? No, but you see its hand, 손 있어요. 큰 손, 왼쪽, right? His left hand is very big. His right hand, 오른쪽 손, right? 작은 있어요, small. So he has a big arm here and a small arm here. So it's like, 비슷한데요, right? It's like he's a violin player or fiddler. Fiddler, violinist, 똑같아요. Okay. Fiddler crab. Let's read. Fiddler crabs make tunnels. Tunnel, 알아요? Tunnels in mud. They dig, right? To make a tunnel, you dig. Maybe you outside dig in the dirt or the mud, and your mother says, 하지 마, right? Very dirty, okay? But sometimes people will dig in the mud and put something in there, right? Okay, so dig. Dig a tunnel. They, fiddler crabs, sleep in their tunnels in winter. 가을, right? 너무 추워요, right? So they go in the mud. Warm. It's warm, right? And they sleep for the winter time. So, fiddler crabs make tunnels in mud. They sleep in their tunnels in winter. 똑똑해요, right? Very smart. Okay. Okay, other animals, 동물, other 동물 that build houses out of mud. What are they? Well, first, we can see a bird here. Say, right? Barn swallow. Swallow is JB, right? JB. It's a type of bird. Barn swallows build their nest out of mud, and they live there. He needs a bath, right? Shower 필요해요. Okay. Barn swallows build mud nests. Where? 어디? In a tree? 나무에서? No. They build them nests on the sides of buildings, right? On the side of a building. 어떻게? How do they do that? Well, mud is sticky, like glue or bond, right? So the mud sticks to the side of the building. They build them on the sides of buildings. So even in the city, look up. Maybe 혹시 you can see a barn swallow JB nest. No, 아마도, maybe, okay? Okay, those are barn swallows. Another animal. What other animal makes their homes out of mud? Termites. Termites. What are termites? Maybe you know 흰개미, right? 개미 아니요, 흰개미, right? 흰개미 are here. 와, 무서워요, right? 많이, right? There are many termites. Termites, 흰개미, 너무 작은, 맞아요? They are very small, but their house is very big. Wow! Look at this man here. Do you see how tall he is? He is 남자이세요. 어른이 아니요. He is a man who is only that high. The termite house, 흰개미 집, 너무 커요. 너무 커, right? Very tall. It's like an apartment building, right? 방 많이 많아요, right? There are many rooms in a termite house. Let's read together. Termites build huge mud homes. There are many rooms inside, right? 방이 많아요. So it's like an apartment building. Think about your apartment building. Does it look like this? No. Okay? There's no windows. 창문 없어요. 너무 재미없어요, right? But anyway, there are many termites in this house, termite house. Wow, really big. Let's look at many apartment buildings for 흰개미. Wow, right? Look at all the apartment buildings for termites, 흰개미. There are many together, many different families of termites. Okay, 흰개미. 와, 너무 재밌어요, right? Very interesting. Okay, so we come back here and we can see barn swallows and we can see termites, two other animals that build their houses out of mud. So we saw in part 1 animals that build houses out of straw. Here in part 2, we saw animals who build their houses out of sticks and mud. Okay, that's the end of part 2. Let's take a break. I will see you in part 3. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, kids. Welcome back to part 3 of Animal Builders. Do you remember in part 1, we talked about animals who build their homes out of straw. 맞아요. In part 2, we talked about animals who build their homes out of sticks and mud. Yes, 맞아요, right? Sticks and mud. So straw, sticks, and mud. In part 3, we'll talk about animals who dig their homes. Digging homes. To dig in the earth. Like a mole. What is a mole? Here we can see a picture of a mole. Not this guy. This guy's a wolf, right? This is a mole. Moles dig in the ground. People say, 볼 수 없어요. They cannot see. They are blind. Because they live underground. So, 필요 없어요. They don't need to see. Let's read about moles. Some animals are good at, 잘해요, right? Good at digging homes. Some animals are good at digging homes. Moles dig tunnels. Tunnel 알아요, right? Tunnel in a mountain. Also, animals make, 만들해요, right? They make tunnels. And that's their home. 집에 있어요, right? A tunnel is their home. They make the tunnel. Here we can see many 귀엽지 animals, right? These are prairie dogs. Prairie dogs. dog? 개 있어요? 아니요. We just say 그냥 말해요, right? We just say dogs because there's many of them and they're all over the prairie. Prairie? What is a prairie? A prairie is very wide, open land. 산, mountain 없어요. 나무, trees 없어요. 그냥 flat. And you can see, 와, 너무 멀어와요, right? You can see very far. 시야 좋아요. You can see very, very far on the prairie, very flat. And there are many prairie dogs who live there. They're like squirrels. Squirrel 비슷한데요, right? Okay, not dog, not really. 진짜 아니요. 개 아니요. Like squirrel. Let's read about prairie dogs. Hundreds, 와, 많이. Hundreds of prairie dogs live together. 같이, 집에 같이 있어요, right? They live together in their home. They, prairie dogs, they live in tunnels. They build many tunnels. 너무 커요, very big and wide. They also build lookouts. Lookout? Look while out. 조심해요. Look out, right? So lookout, they build like a little hill so they can look out over the prairie. Lookouts. They sit on the lookouts to watch while for danger. 위험, right? 녹대 와요. 빨리. Go in the tunnel, right? So they watch for danger. 똑똑해요, right? It's smart. That's why the pig says, 좋은 생각해요, right? That is a good idea. 좋은 생각해. 똑똑해요. That is a good idea. A lookout would help us watch out for the big bad wolf, right? 녹대. Yeah, very scary. 무서워요. So the pigs think that's a good idea. Prairie dogs are smart. They dig tunnels in the ground. They also build lookouts so they can look around to see danger, other animals. Here is a good picture. What do we see? We see a prairie dog. Wow, 큰 prairie dog, big. He's a big prairie dog. And he's very curious, right? 뭐요, right? 뭐요? He's a very 귀엽지 too, very cute prairie dog. This is his tunnel. That's his house. The prairie is around and he lives underground. Underground. Let's put that here. Underground. Under the earth. In a tunnel underground. That's where the prairie dogs live. Okay. So we can see the prairie dogs who live underground, and look, they're all together. 같이 해요. Right? 같이 있어요. What other animal lives underground? You know these. These are insects. They are gamey. Ants. Insect. Right? Insect. Insect, S-E-C-T, insect, or what kind of insect? Ants. Ant or ants. Many ants. Gamey. And you can see they built tunnels in the ground. When I was a kid, 어른이 때, right? When I was a kid, we took a jar, glass jar, put dirt inside the jar, and then we catch gamey, put the ants in the jar, and the gamey digs tunnels. And we can see, 너무 재밌어요, right? We can see the tunnels that the ants built because of the glass. We can see inside. So 너무 재밌어요. Maybe you can do that too. But 조심해요. 어머니한테 질문해요, right? Ask your mother first. Okay? 조심해요. Okay, so these are ants living in the ground, underground in a tunnel. Okay. Finding homes, okay? Other animals will find. 여기 있어요. 집에 여기 있어요. They don't make their homes. Let's look. Some animals do not. 안 돼. They do not build homes. They don't build their homes. They are good at 잘해요. Finding homes. 집에 찾았어요, right? Good home. But we don't build it. Mountain lions. Mountain lions find caves. A cave in the mountain. They don't dig the cave. 안 해요, right? They find it. 찾아요. 와, 있어요. 전에 있어요, right? So these are mountain lions, right? A lion that lives in the mountains. What does the pig say? We could have looked for a home instead of building one. 집에 만들해 너무 힘들어. 어떡해? We could have just found a home. Let's look for a home. 너무 쉬워요, right? It's not difficult. We don't have to build the home. We just find the home. So he's, 어떡해, right? Okay. Another animal is an owl. Right? An owl also finds homes. Owls find holes, a hole in trees, 나무에서, right? The holes make safe, 안전, nests, okay? So the owl, of course, is a bird, say, a type of bird. They can fly up on the tree. They can see, they can find holes in the tree. 좋은 집 있어요, right? That's a good home. Let's stay here. It's safe. 안전 있어요. Okay? No wolves will come there. Also, what other birds find holes in the tree? The woodpecker. The woodpecker is like daktakuri, right? Dak, 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 right? Woodpecker. Pecker, pecker. Peck means duck, 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 duck. Same thing. Woodpecker bird. Also, woodpeckers, they tap the tree, but they aren't making a home. They are finding an insect. 맛있어요, right? But woodpeckers find holes in the tree too. That's their home. Okay. Home sweet home. 집에 너무 좋아요. 편리한, right? It's comfortable at your home. What can we see? We can see bees. Bees, of course, 볼, right? 볼. They make their home, right? We can see hermit crab. Crab, remember gay? Remember the fiddler crab? This is a hermit crab. Hermit is a person who lives alone. 혼자 살해요, right? So the hermit crab finds his home. He finds the home. This, right, is a shell. A shell. Yeah, there we go. Shell. Maybe you have a hermit crab. 바다에서, hermit crab, you find it and you bring it home. 재밌어요, right? That's a hermit crab. They find their homes and they carry their home on the back. 재밌어요. 좋은 생각해요. Let's read. Which animal homes do you like most? 어떤 집 제일 좋아요, right? Which home is the best? Which do you like the most? Why? Well, why do you like it? For me, I like the hermit crab's home. 좋은 생각해요. Because I can move around, right? 다른 쪽 가요, right? 재밌어요. My house comes with me. 같이 가요. 집에 같이 가요. 좋은 생각해요. Okay? Next, which homes might have been good for us? Why? Which homes might have been good for the pigs? Why? Well, maybe caves, because then the pigs don't have to build their homes. 너무 쉬워요. Just 찾아요, right? We found the homes. Very good. Whew. We don't have to work hard, okay? So, these are different animals that have different homes. Here we have bees. We saw bees before. Bull. Bees make their homes from wax, right? They make wax and build their homes. Many bees live together. Here we have foxes, right? 아기, right? Baby foxes. 여우 is fox, right? They live in tunnels. Foxes live in tunnels. What about penguins? You know penguins, right? They live in the South Pole. Penguins make nests. Penguins make nests, like many other birds. Finally, we have a snail. A snail, right? 달팽이. Snail, like the hermit crab, they carry their house on their back. So they go, but their house 같이 가요, right? So snails also. Snails, hermit crabs, that's a good idea. I like that idea. Which house do you like the best? Think about that. Okay, well that brings us to the end of part 3 and the end of the book. Wow, 너무 재밌어요. 맞아? It was very interesting to learn about different animals who build their homes and who also find their homes. I hope you learned a lot. We'll see you next time. Take care.